Hey guys, welcome back to Emeline Enchanted. If you're new here, my name is Emeline, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this Scarlet Witch from Wandavision inspired makeup look. I have been dying to do a Scarlet Witch tutorial since they, unveiled her to the big, you know what I'm talking about if you watched WandaVision, that big lead up and that big moment when Wanda turns into the Scarlet Witch. I've been dying to do a makeup tutorial like this. And I became very inspired when I saw Kelsey K Artistry on TikTok and on Instagram do a look like this. I will post a picture of her makeup look right here. So this is definitely not something that I created. This is definitely inspired by her. She is so talented. And I just wanted to try and recreate this makeup look because it just looked like fun. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this makeup look, then keep on watching. Alrighty guys, here we go with the Scarlet Witch makeup tutorial. So first, I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer by Elizabeth Mott. I'm going to put a little dot on both of my eyelids and blend that in with my finger. Then I'm going to take the eyeshadow palette by Natasha Denona. This is the Peak palette, and I'm going to take the shade Aya and apply that all over my lid to set the primer. Then I'm going to apply some Scotch tape to my eyes just to create a nice sharp line with the eyeshadow, and I'm sticking it on the back of my hand so it doesn't hurt as much when I take it off. And then in the same Natasha Denona palette, I'm going to take the shade Amara, and I'm going to use a big fluffy blending brush and start blending that shade into my crease. I'm going to bring it up to the brow bone, and I'm also going to flick it out to the end of my eyebrow. And I'm just blending in windshield wiper motions until the color is nicely laid down and all blended and diffused. Then I'm going to take this Disney Designer Collection Midnight Masquerade palette by ColourPop and the shade Nutmeg on the same blending brush, but I'm going to really focus that more into the crease socket. I'm not going to bring it up as high, and I'm also not going to blend it up as high on the tail, but we're still going to make some shapes with that and start blending those colors and make sure it looks like a nice gradient effect on the eye. Then I'm going to take a smaller, precise blending brush in the shade Gaston from the Midnight Masquerade palette, and I'm going to start packing that shade on the outer corner and start blending it upward to go with that nice cut line on the side and really darken up the outer corner of the eye. And then once I lose some of the pigment, I'm going to blend it in even further, but I'm not going to bring it up as high as the other shades. Then I'm going to take my Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist setting spray, and I'm going to spray a flat shader brush, and I'm going to take the Editor palette, New England palette by Ciate London, and I'm going to take this really sparkly red shade, and I'm going to apply that all over my lid. Wetting the brush helps get that pigment onto the lid. And then I'm going to take the Gaston shade again on that same brush and just kind of blend out those edges to make sure everything is nice and blended. Then I'm going to take off the tape and start with foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and I'm going to apply that to my face with a damp beauty sponge by Real Technique. Then I'm going to take my ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes to brighten up that area, hide any dark circles. And I'm also going to apply it to my nose, my chin, and my forehead to highlight those areas and blend it in with the same Real Techniques beauty sponge. Then I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Sweep and Lock Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm going to use this little beauty puff to really pack on that powder and kind of bake it a little bit. Then I'm going to take a big fluffy powder brush and blend out that powder all over my face. Then I'm going to take a Gaston and the same brush we used before and blend that underneath my lower lash line just to help really open up the eyes. Then I'm going to take this Disney Designer Collection Midnight Masquerade blush. This is a part of the Belle collection in the shade Enchanted Mirror, and I'm going to apply that to my cheeks and a little bit on the tip of my nose. And then I'm going to take a highlighter from the Cinderella collection, and this is the shade Horse and Carriage, and I'm going to apply that shade to my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, my temples, my brow bone, and inner corners. That is a lot of highlighting, but I love it. Then I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with my Instant Lift Brow by e.l.f. This is in the blonde shade, and I'm just going to fill them in as I normally would. Then I'm going to take this black liquid liner by Klaus, I believe, and I'm going to create some wings on my lash line. Then I'm going to curl my eyelashes and use the L'Oreal Infallible Lash Paradise mascara to coat my lashes. Then I'm going to take some false eyelashes and some lash glue by Kiss, and I'm going to apply the glue, let it set for a minute so the glue gets tacky, and apply it as close to the lash line as I can, just to make the lashes stand out even more. And then to finish off the makeup part of this look, I'm going to take this liquid lipstick by Half Caked in the shade Bordeaux, and I'm going to apply that to my lips. And then you can stop here and have this very beautiful and glam Scarlet Witch inspired makeup look, but we're not stopping there today. We are going to add her headpiece with some face paint. So I'm going to take this red face paint, put on a headband, and just start outlining the shape of her headband that she wears in the show. Just a little quick disclaimer, I'm definitely not the best with face paints and stuff. I definitely have a lot of practice to go, so I know this isn't the best, but I wanted to try it out and have some fun, and I'm really proud of how this look turned out. So I'm just first outlining the shape of the headband, and I'm using Kelsey's picture as a reference, and then I'm going to go in and fill it in with that red shade. And then for the darker areas, I'm actually taking that liquid lipstick from before and filling in those areas. Once I have all the face paint down, I'm going to set it with a red eyeshadow, and then I'm going to take a very small precision brush and some black eyeshadow and outline all of the edges and the little details in the headband to really stand out and make it pop. And that is how I completed the face paint portion of this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know in the comments down below what else you would like to see. So that is it for this Scarlet Witch Wandavision inspired makeup look. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Go and check out my social media. I posted, or I'm posting a bunch of TikToks with this look and some pictures and stuff like that over on my Instagram. And also go and give Kelsey a follow. I love her work so much, and she definitely was a huge inspiration for this look. So definitely go give her some love, give her a shout out, give her a shout out. I'm giving her a shout out. Give her a follow. And yeah, so that is it. I'm gonna go now and I will see you guys next time in another video. Bye everybody.